All right, we're live.
Woo.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Red Team Village at DEFCON 28 in safe mode. My name is ceddoXx, Joseph. A lot of people call me ceddoXx. With me is Omar, and I'm stoked to have Stock here with us, joining us all the way from where?
Gothenburg, Sweden.
From Sweden. Awesome. Thank you for joining us. So the Red Team Village mission is to provide 4 days of education, hands-on training, challenges, and briefings for everybody worldwide. We love the community, and going virtual has reduced the cost of entry for everybody worldwide to be able to attend DEFCON this year. You don't have to run around from hotel to hotel. Now it's basically just a mouse click from Discord to Discord, or Twitch to Twitch, or YouTube to another platform. Lots of events going on. Outside of the Red Team Village, there's about another 30 villages that have things going on. But obviously, we'd like for you to stay with the Red Team Village. We have tons of content, challenges, and other things going on. It's obviously a challenge doing something this big. We appreciate everyone being patient, as you know, this is kind of like the first time that this gigantic type of a conference has been put out in a virtual format with the people attending worldwide. Some of the things that we have going on are the Red Team Pendulum Ctf for the first 24 hours is the preliminaries. And then the next 48 hours are the finals. 20 teams will be picked from the prelims and move on to the finals. The finals, again, are 2 days. And a part of that includes some reconnaissance work that has to be done pretty much completely focused on the Red Team career, basically using the Atomic Red Team and the MITRE ATT&CK framework for all of the challenges that they're going to run into. There's a direct mapping correlation between those. And then another cool thing we had that we started last year was the learning stations. These are 5 stations where you sit down for 30 minutes and you learn a new skill, a new besides a skill. I mean, you can learn how to do something like exploit development. You find out about what a red team is and what they do, and how they operate, what tools they use, and all that stuff. So I will. So right now, Omar is displaying the 5 learning stations that we have going on. I will mention Station 5 is the one that I'm doing. It is not the EvoCorp that is attacking everybody. This is evocorp.biz. It was kind of a pun on just doing some web app hacking. It is really a 101 class. If you've never done bug bounty, you've never done web app hacking, this course, Station 5, is going to basically take you from the very beginner using no tools all the way up to starting to use some of the industry tools. So if you're brand new to if you're wanting to get into bug bounty, or you're brand new to web app hacking, check out Station 5. Station 1 is Introduction to Red Teaming. That's where we basically level set you. A lot of people have misunderstandings about what red teams do. And this training is 20, 30 minutes long, and it'll basically tell you what a red team is, what they do, how they interoperate with the blue team, what tools they use, what techniques they use, and basically the TTPs and all that. Station 2 is the WebSploit lab that Omar, who's on here, developed. And this is a little bit more advanced than the Station 5. This takes you from Station 5 to like a 201 type course. And Omar, you want to go ahead and explain more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, I created this learning environment in a single VM that you can basically hack a whole bunch of different containers. And by the way, so for that station, we have a lab guide. It walks you step by step. The last exercise, I'm giving away a $100 Amazon gift card to whoever makes the first write-up. It should not be that hard, but you have to apply some reverse engineering skills, of course, web application hacking and everything. So from having no knowledge of the container or the web application to actually obtaining root access to that device. So again, the first one that actually makes a write-up and finds all the vulnerabilities and fully compromise it, we get a $100 Amazon gift card.
All right, thank you. And then Station 3 is exploit development. that's really cool. That station is you'll basically start out from the ground level, pick a target, and then start developing an exploit to exploit that target. Very cool stuff. Adversary simulation is an attack lab. There's a much longer one in the training that we have this evening. I'm sorry, tomorrow evening. But the adversarial simulation is basically also attacking a framework of different infrastructure components. So you kind of get a chance to attack some different kinds of servers you may have not been exposed to before. It's pretty cool. Evil Corp, we already talked about that. And then the sixth thing here is our briefing. So our briefings actually start after we've finished here with our pregame show, and they run all the way until Sunday. So and there's some amazing speakers that we have in the briefing. So please check those out. And then finally, the trainings. You have to sign up for those. Those are 2-hour and 4-hour trainings. We're running 4 of them a day. There's different ones like offensive embedded exploitation. That's around some IoT devices and other smart devices, which, you know, you can't spell IoT without, you can't spell idiot without IoT, right? And then Jeff Foley's teaching class on OWASP, AMAS, and Atomic Red Team and MITRE Framework from Darren Roberts and Carrie Sell. Awesome talks. Lee McWhirter is teaching a really cool layer 3 lab. So if you've always wanted to attack routers and switches and components like that to get into networks, that training is awesome. He teaches you how to build a lab around all of that so that you can practice it in your own home. And then hacking the kill chain with Hakan Norter. It's a limited class because he actually has this whole lab built up, and you have to VPN into it and do the attacking there. I'm not going to go through all 3 days, but just to tell you, we have an awesome lineup of hands-on training that is available if you visit the redteamvillage.io website, and you can sign up there. I'll remind everybody that at all times you should check the redteamvillage.io website to find out the latest happenings. We will be adding more things as the event continues and moves on, as DEFCON moves on. So I'm done with all the talking. So now we're going to actually have like a conversation with Stoke here. So I'm sorry, I keep saying your name wrong. So
it's all good. It's all good. Stoke.
I'm stoked to have Stoke here.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it's really, really cool. I mean, did we talk about the CTF? Like
no, we
didn't.
We're leaving a big one here. And thank you for the reminder. Basically, we have 2 contests going on. We have a CTF, which today starts with the qualifiers. And for that, you need a little bit more than introductory level knowledge. That's the reason that we're getting a stepping stone event starting today. And we have over $75,000 in prizes, from full courses to full access to certifications like OSCP. It's amazing. And thank you again for everybody that actually has put this together. It's amazing community. And by the way, one of the things that I wanted to highlight while Joseph or ceddoXx was actually going over all the different trainings is that some of these people that are doing the training are the people that have created those tools. Like for example, Jeff, is the main contributor for the OWASP, right? So a lot of the tools that bug bounters, bug bounty, hackers, we use. These are the people that actually have created those tools, right? Have contributed significantly. But so in the CTF, it starts today. Tomorrow, again, we go to the next round, and that's whenever things get serious. And we also have a separate contest called Cyber Wraith, and it's basically the first ever esports-like, competition. And what is cool about that one is that, yes, it's a competition. It's a CTF-like, ability. It's basically like literally a game. It's a gamified competition. However, the first 20 contestants at the end, not only they're going to get prizes, but there are a lot of companies like Google, Cisco, Facebook, a whole bunch of them that are interviewing them for jobs. right? So, or even for coaching, right? So even if you're not looking for a job, for coaching and what to do next. So it's an amazing lineup.
Yeah,
so,
and it doesn't cost you anything. You just participate, and if you win that. You win mentoring. You win a chance to get a career. That's amazing. That's a great price, though.
Absolutely. And the price is free.
Cool. Yeah.
So, Stock, if you don't mind, you have been with the community for so long, and also with DEFCON. What are the things that actually you look for this DEFCON, especially since we're virtual?
I mean, for me, DEFCON is, I'm not even remotely as seasoned as you guys. 21, 25 years. I really wanted to go to DEFCON for many years, but the possibility to me is for me as a Swede to travel to the US, get an airline ticket, and then stay in Vegas for a week, and then just live on alcohol and burgers. That's an adventure on its own. So I've been blessed to attend these live hacking events with HackerOne. That's given me the privilege to be in Vegas during DEFCON to hack and just participate in the conferences. But for me, it's the whole thing when you get to DEFCON, you meet your friends, and you meet them. The first time you get there, you're super nervous. You know nobody, and then after a few minutes, you realize nobody knows anyone else either, and everybody is nerds and happy and likes to hack and hang out. So you start to find clusters with people that you talk to, and the next year you get back again and you're like, wow, hey, it's so good to see you. And you're back into that community vibe with people that you meet like once a year, because we live all over the planet, more or less. And I think it's more easier for you as people to just travel in, but for us that actually travel in, it's a big thing. It's something that you can look forward to months and months ahead. You prepare for it, get your burners thingy going, and everything that you think is important. Yeah. And then you get there, and it's exciting times. You sleep too little, but you make sure that you shower and eat your food, and you're having a bit of fun. And
you sleep too little. You sleep too little, you drink too much, and you spend the days and nights hacking.
Yeah, and you meet so many new friends. And that is the social aspect of it. And sometimes you are too tired to stand in line and see that talk, because it's a line con and it's super long. And you're like, I'm not really feeling like it. I'd rather get a beer with these guys. Yeah. So you're skipping that. But with this virtual event, it's straight there. You can sit on your couch and you get some of the best freaking talks on the planet here now for free. You don't need to pay admission. You don't need to be in your bed in Paris and hope that it's been on the TV. It's there, and you can see it whenever you want to. And when this is done, Omar, which platforms are we streaming to?
We're streaming to YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, Facebook, and we ditched Mixer because there's no more. So rest in peace.
Mixer.
We are pretty much everywhere. Yeah.
And this is going to be available video on demand, like now and tomorrow. So people can just rewatch it if you're in another time zone, you're missing it. And that's it. You get the amount of knowledge that's being shared here is mind-blowing to me. So I'm super excited to see the availability for people that didn't have the privilege like I did, and especially you guys that have over 20 years traveling to Vegas and meeting with friends. Now you can get that experience online. And I think that's really cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a good thing you mentioned about going to DEFCON and not knowing anybody. When a lot of people would ask me, what's the best thing? I'm new. What should I do? I would always tell them, find a village that has a similar interest or things that you want to learn, and associate with the village. Volunteer, get to know people. You'll have kind of like a base camp where you can hang out, volunteer for a couple hours, and then go explore the rest of DEFCON and see what's going on. I think that's important for people to do. Volunteer for a village, spend some time helping them get to make friends there, but then go out and see the rest of what is going on at DEFCON. There is so much going on, like you mentioned. So yeah,
most of us have we have jobs in cybersecurity or InfoSec or maybe we're even security curious. You know, there's different kind of layers where people are, and you'll get there, and everybody's just there to let their hair out, have a good time, talk about, talk war stories, have a good time, and just create new relationships. Networking in this industry seems like it's semi-frowned upon, but it's priceless when you have the possibility to meet your heroes. Maybe there's somebody that wrote that amazing. I remember the first time when I saw Carnival. I can't remember his name. I fucked it up. Anyway, and I've been Googling and reading all this cool write-ups on pen testing stuff that's way years back, and I met him there, and I'm fanboying. I can't comprehend. I'm meeting that person that gave me so much information that changed my life, and I realized he's just a normal dude that's pretty fucking amazing, and it's a good time to just hang out, because most people are that. And if you ask somebody, could you tell me a story? They are more than happy to tell you their story.
Yep. And share the knowledge. Exactly.
Yep.
And talking about friends and people that we meet, for many years, Jason Haddix is actually going to be able to join us in a few minutes. And
cool.
He's actually joining literally like in a couple of seconds in here. And that's the type of community that we actually have, right? So we have so much support by people that are very well known in the community that now, again, like Stock mentioned, you don't have to travel. You don't have to worry about, waiting in a line and everything. So, this is definitely revolutionizing the not only this conference, but the industry, I think, right, for the new normal. Now,
yeah, and that's the same thing. I've been, Jason's going to join here, and we're going to DEFCON and meet him for the first time. I remember I'm like insanely impressed by Jason. Here he is. Here he is.
Hey, welcome, Jason.
Of the hour.
I brought him cold, and you're on mute.
You need to unmute yourself.
There we go. Can you guys hear me?
We can.
Yes.
There we go.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. I thought I would join early, like the email said. So I was just in the waiting room, but here we are.
Yeah. And you're live.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Hi, Red.
So we're having a conversation about DEFCON and the hacking scene. What are your feelings about DEFCON going virtual, and the fact that now we can actually reach everywhere in the world? Those people that are maybe a teenager in a foreign country that can't afford the ticket to fly to Las Vegas and then stay in a hotel and all that. Now that we've lowered that bar with doing things virtually, I just wanted to get your take on it.
Yeah, it's bittersweet for me, honestly, because I use the travel. It's the one time in the year, or maybe once or twice, is I get to go meet people face to face, right? People I've worked with at other companies, teams that I've built. I see those people at DEFCON Live in Vegas. So it's a little bittersweet to not see those people, but I think it is outweighed by the fact that you reach so many more, people, right? Like, if I would have rewinded to my first DEFCON 15, the amount of information was like maybe 1/20th of what's available now with the tracks and the villages and all the CTFs and contests and stuff like that. And this is kind of like a force multiplier this year. Is not only do you have that much content, but now it's almost all of it is going to be restreamed, online, available. People are releasing stuff to the public as it happens. Whereas a long time ago, you'd probably have to wait a little while for talks to either make it to a different conference, or they would take many months to become available online and stuff like that. So I'm really excited for the knowledge to be out there. I'm a big proponent of knowledge sharing. So I'm excited. I do get to do it from the comfort of my, house. And, although I have a nice shirt on, I'm wearing workout shorts as well.
No pants.
So, just comfortable and enjoying it. So, so I'm excited for everything that happens. So many cool villages. Red Team Village is stacked with content. I can't wait to see the talks. Really looking forward to Daniel Miessler's talk about mechanizing the methodology. That talk should be awesome. I'm just really excited. It's gonna be cool.
Awesome. Thank you. And Stock, you were looking forward to some of the talks as well, right?
Oh yeah, especially the ones today that I'm really interested in, and since I'm more in the AppSec kind of bounty space, there are certain criteria to the talks that I'm interested in, of course. So of course, Jason Haddock's bug hunters methodology has reached level 4 now, which is amazing. And it's Jason, we're so happy that you're doing this, and it's a super important like installment in the bounty scene that you're doing that, and I'm very, very happy for that. So I'm looking forward to that. Then Kyle's Android application exploitation. You know, if you're curious about understanding how to find bugs in Android, this is going to be like a blueprint for that. So I'm really looking forward to see that. Then it's going to be Kat. Kat's going to talk about the security and pen testing of the great spaghetti monster, and that's going to be about Kubernetes. And what she's going to talk about, or they're going to talk about, is it's the whole concept around just how to secure and do Kubernetes the right way. And that's a good takeaway for me, because I want to break Kubernetes. I want to know where people cheat. So that's the thing that I'm going to look into that, because I want to learn more. I'm not going to trash this name though, hopefully, but Kastub has this offensive embedded exploitation talk. He also has a training that starts at 8 a.m., which is in a few minutes, I guess. That's going to be getting dirty on the IoT embedded testing. This is the next generation, even though, you know, there's something that, because these are everywhere. It's in our homes, and we need people to start looking at firmware reversion. We need to get deeper into that. The crowd is just poking at web right now, and if we can get more people to just poke at that IoT devices and secure those, because people are lazy. They're pushing things fast. Yeah. Money talks. Secure them now before it's too late. And the more CVs and the more things we get out, the better it's going to be. Bounty's going to rise, and there's going to be a lot of things in that area. Personally, I think that too. And lastly, you know, I'm a huge fan of Gabriel Ryan's work that he did on EAP Hammer. So when he's going to drop something called Drop Engine, or the manual payload creation framework, I'm interested, because being able to smuggle things in that evades AV checks and tests and does that running in memory and all that, living off the land kind of stuff, if there's a framework to do that, so I don't need to customize my payloads every time, I'm interested. So yeah, those are the ones that I'm gonna, you know, indulge in today.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that training that you mentioned on IoT is tomorrow, just for everybody
cool,
referencing.
Cool.
But yeah.
He's presenting. That's the last presentation of today. And by the way, we're streaming and presenting nonstop, pretty much throughout the conference. It's 85 hours or so. There's got to be some type of record somewhere, right?
That's amazing. That's
so
awesome.
Hopefully, you know, I don't lose electricity in my home, or internet goes down, or anything else, because it's only the biggest hacking conference in the world, right? So what can you screw up?
Oh, yeah, there's definitely not going to be anybody poking at anything either, right? So yeah, no, it's going to be good.
So yeah, basically that summarizes it. You know, one of the things, again, please, if you just join, always reference the website. We're always going to be actually, you know, putting more information there about every single activity that we have. We have the briefings, the trainings, the stations. It's overwhelming, right? We're going to be, of course, with an army of people that are volunteering, and thank you so much for all the volunteers that we actually have going on. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. Even though we are here in some pretty cameras and everything in my house, there's a lot of people literally doing a lot of work, not only in this village, but across DEFCON. So thank you so much for all the volunteers actually doing this. We have an army of people that can help answer questions, redirect you to what is the Discord, you know, channel in DEFCON, that, you know, we talk about the CTF, we talk about the, you know, the different events and so on. So thank you again.
Yeah, I would also like to thank our sponsors. They're helping us pay for the platforms that we're using. Devo is one of them, eLearn, Security, Randori, Hack the Box, and Talos. So without them, we wouldn't be able to offer prizes that we're offering for a lot of the CTF stuff. We wouldn't be able to do the platform. So thank you to our sponsors. The other thing I wanted to mention on the CTF was, for those people that joined us late, the CTF starts today. You can actually join anytime today or tomorrow, even if you have that many mad skills. And tomorrow it'll finish at 8 a.m. and the top 20 teams will move on to the finals. So if you join tomorrow an hour before and you're able to score the highest points, you know, kudos to you. But between now and tomorrow at 8 o'clock, you have a chance to compete, be one of the top teams. There's going to be some prizes given away today as well, and tomorrow for those that reach certain points. We have all of the prizes and what they're going to what you're going to win if you hit certain points on the website. So just check out the prizes. Do you have that available, Omar, that you can bring up and share that page on the prizes, what's required for them to win? Anyway, while he's doing that, I will mention that we had a lot of sponsors that provided us with training material like OSCP prizes. I mean, you can see the prizes right here from Hack the Box. A VIP Labs for 1 year, 0.3 access to Escalate for 1 year. So many things that we're giving away. It's actually $75,000 worth of prizes that we're giving away over the next 4 days associated with the CTF. This is the Red Team Pendulum Ctf, the main CTF that we're running for the Red Team Village. It is Red Team focused in the finals. The first part of it is a smorgasbord of different challenges to like test your skills and be able to help you learn a little bit more as you're building up those skills and competing in the CTF. So once you get to the finals, there's the 20 teams that make it to the finals will have their own dedicated infrastructure that they're going to have. And again, additional prizes for like First Blood, the one that's able to attack a certain type of device first and get in. I'm not going to spill any of the beans on any of the competitions or any of the challenges because it's an awesome platform. I will mention that it is based on the Atomic Red Team and the MITRE ATT&CK framework. So this CTF is one of a kind. There is no other CTF that is built this way and will challenge a red teamer like this CTF will.
And it's
that's amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
It is pretty amazing.
So let's take a quick 3-minute break, and then the first presentation is by Jason. So I'm going to go in a break right now, and thank you again. We'll see you in less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, and you guys have a great day.
Thanks, guys.